Hi, I'm Dan TDM, and you may have seen some of my silly YouTube videos. Today, I'm going to be drawing two of my favorite things combined, pugs and video games. Let's do this. So I'm going to start with the ear of the pug, which is kind of like an upside down teardrop, or I guess a leaf a little bit as well, or a chili. There we go. That looks like a pug's ear. We're going to do the ear on the other side, and it doesn't matter if they're not the same because pug's ears aren't the same on both sides, and that is definitely not the same, so we're going to go with that. Two different pug ears. And we're going to join these two shapes with a flat pug forehead. Then let's complete the face by connecting the ears at the bottom, and pugs have a quite square but like a rounded square at the bottom. There we go. And then the most characteristic part of a pug is the muzzle, so I'm going to do a similar shape to what was drawn but upside down. Nice and big because it takes up most of their face. Right, now we need two big eyes, so let's do a circle here, touching the muzzle, and then another one here, touching pretty much every bit of their face. We're also going to do a highlight down the bottom, and this is one of my favorite things to do with eyes, is adding highlights, because it makes your picture look so much more professional, but also the character looks way more alive. So we're going to do a circle and then a triangle here. So it looks like it doesn't make sense, but when we color it in, you will see the highlights in their eyes. It makes the pug look happy and full of character. So we're missing a couple of features still from the pug. So we need a nose, which I'm going to do up here, like an upside down rounded triangle. And then if we go for a W shape for their mouth, go down here, make sure it touches the bottom. Like a W that's a bit shorter on each side works well. We're gonna put a little tongue down there as well, put a line in. So our pug is sitting up, ready to play video games, but it's gonna need arms for that. So we're gonna do a big, sweeping C kind of shape. And then we're gonna add, it's kind of like a cloud or a number 3 with an extra bump on it. And then we're gonna add another line for the arm, so it looks like it's hugging the controller, ready to hold it. Before we do the other arm, we're gonna add the controller. So we're gonna do big outside, similar to like a squish bone shape. We're gonna do a paw down here with the cloud shapes coming off it. We're gonna do 4 on this one. And then the arm is gonna connect the hands to the body. We're gonna do a big pad in the middle, and then we're gonna do circles on each of the digits of the paw. We're gonna do one leg up like this. We need to not forget the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll bring the leg up towards the controller. So we need to do the second leg, but it doesn't matter if it's not exactly the same. We're gonna do the bum and the top of the belly in here. Now, an important characteristic of the pug is the tails. So yeah, there we go, sitting on its bum with the tail poking out the end. This pug needs to hear what it's doing in the game, so we're gonna need some headphones. And do a big arch. There we go, headphones on top of his little ears. So this pug is playing games with his friends, so he needs a way to talk to them. We're gonna go for a microphone, color it in black, so he can talk to his other pug gamer friends. Now, I'm a little bit old school. When I used to play games when I was younger, play on a big chunky TV, not a flat one. Let's do a big curve here, and then kind of like the shape of a cardboard box. And then to make it look a little bit three-dimensional, you do like a Y shape, like this. And then you could do the antenna on top, like an alien's hat. And then I'm gonna add a cord for the controller, like this. This pug really reminds me of my pug at home, Darcy. Let's color it in. And that's my picture complete, a pug playing video games. I'm really proud of it, and I hope that you enjoyed drawing along with me.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget Go Get Arty is available on BBC iPlayer. Follow the link in the description.